Hey, yo.
What's good with y'all, man? Out here standing on the balcony, taking in the scenery, appreciating these last few days I got here, man, because I'm on my way out. I'm supposed to be leaving between tomorrow and Sunday, so today's Wednesday. Hopefully, it's sooner than later. I'm really anxious to get up out of here, man, not because of anything other than I'm just missing my family, and it's that point. It's at that point where, it's becoming real, and I'm about to go home, and I'm just waiting on it, you know what I mean? But I've been taking time to kind of appreciate these last few days. Scenery is just ridiculous. You can't ask for anything better. I got the Pacific Ocean, but I also got mountains with snow on it, in seeing distance. You know what I mean? So while I'm ready to go, while I'm anticipating leaving, I'm thankful, man. I'm grateful for this opportunity, even be still called a professional basketball player, man, because a lot of guys don't get to do it. A lot of guys don't, especially after everything I've done, been through. A lot of guys don't get to see their dreams come true, and I most definitely am appreciative of this chapter of my life. I'm just ready to move on to the next chapter, man. This chapter definitely served its purpose and definitely put me in a great position to move on to the next step in my life, but definitely ready for it. Yeah, so stick with me on these next few days on my way back to the States, man, because I'm definitely ready to go. I'm definitely ready to see my family and meet my little girl, man, so stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Okay, so to catch up to where we are right now, before I even tell this crazy story, I started trying to go home last week. My process started on like a Wednesday or something like that. Started my process. I'm getting tickets from the agent, all that. The ticket gets messed up like 5 or 6 times. They don't get the destination right. They get the wrong date. Make the trip like 34 hours. Just a bunch of stuff. This happened a few times. Long story short, I mess around and take matters into my own hands. Take care of my ticket myself. They just say they're gonna reimburse me, whatever, because I just had a kid. I'm ready to get back home. Season's been over. Like, I'm ready to bounce. All of that happens. I finally get everything taken care of. Yesterday, my wife books my flight. Gets everything ready. This morning I leave. Flight left at like 12 something. Got here like 2:45. Slide over to Air Canada because that's the flight I'm taking back home. I'm going from Canada. I'm going from Santiago to Toronto to Atlanta. I take everything I got all over, my bags and everything all over to the Air Canada desk. So I'm already checked in, but I gotta put my bags in. I gotta get my bags checked. There's nobody at the desk. So mind you, I haven't eaten or anything all day because I got up early to go to the airport. I'm sitting there for like an hour and a half, waiting on these people to come to the desk. They finally get there. I'm first person in line. The lady asked me like, "Can I see your passport, immigration papers, all that?" So I give it all to her. She's like, "Oh, your PDI paper, which is basically your tourist visa. The tourist visa here is only 90 days. They're like, your tourist visa is expired." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I was playing basketball in another city. Long story short, they're like, yeah, you got to get your workers permit or visa and take that to immigration. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm trying to get that figured out. Eventually I text the president like, hey, I need you to send me a picture of my workers permit. I don't actually get this picture until like 5:36 maybe. I get the picture. I go back down it was probably like 6:30 actually. I go back down to try to figure out what I can do with it. So the people tell me like, you got to print it off. I'm like, okay. So I go to one of these little information desks. I'm pushing time because my flight starts boarding at 7:15, but the boarding is like 45 minutes. I'm like, cool, so I got plenty of time. All of that, get it printed off. I go to the immigration line. Then I have to wait another like 20 minutes in that line just to see someone. So it's about 7:20ish about this time. So I talked to them. They're like, well, your worker's permit is actually expired too. I'm thinking like, how is this possible for this to be expired as well? So they tell me like, look, you gotta pay this. Again, they told me this twice. They were like, you gotta pay this little fine to get it taken care of. That basically just killed me leaving today. So I go to the guy, he's like, yeah, you gotta pay the fee, this is the paper, blah, blah, come back tomorrow. The bank closes at 2 in the airport. Mind you, you can't pay it with anybody else but this bank, which is weird. They have no tellers, nothing like that. You have to go straight to this bank that's in the airport and pay for it. So I'm like, whatever. This whole entire time, I'm stressing. My back is hurting, my legs are hurting. It's just like, it's just not going well, bro. I'm going through it. Over that span of like 6 hours or whatever it was, I basically was just told like, yeah, you're not leaving. So you might as well figure it out for what you're doing tonight. So I tell the president and all them, they're like, okay, get a hotel, we'll reimburse you for everything, the hotel, your food, all that, blah, blah. I'm like, cool. I come across the street, go to this is actually a really nice Holiday Inn, I'm not gonna lie. So I was just happy to get over here because I had to wait on my bag to come off the plane. Matter of fact, I had to wait on my bags, which took another like 30-40 minutes, which I wasn't even mad because I was sitting down and my legs were on fire, like I said, so I was cool, whatever. But I finally get over here, pay for this room. This room is $275. I'm like, bro, if I wasn't getting reimbursed, I'd be sleeping on the curb, but waiting for them to open tomorrow. So I do all of that. I take a shower, I just relax, go downstairs, have a nice meal. I'm like, man, I just need to decompress because, bro, I was stressing hard. I'm talking about when they told me like yeah, it's basically a wrap. I hit him with the, bruh. You feel me? I hit him with the, boy, if you don't. It was tough, but I'm leaving tomorrow, flying back to, I'm going to Canada first, then I'm flying back to Atlanta. I'm gonna vlog that. Like I said, I couldn't vlog today. It was too much. I was running around and I was stressed, and y'all would have been seeing me sweating and hot and mad. So tomorrow, I'm recording all that, so right back, no problem. But just had to catch y'all up, man. Had to let y'all know, man. Today was a hectic day, man. It was a tough one for your boy, man. I'm trying to go home to see the fam. I'm trying to do the right thing, get to the crib, man. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
6.5 hours later.
I'm up. About to head over to the airport, man. Take care of this little fine. Hopefully when I take care of this fine, everything goes smoothly. I'm able to just chill till my flight. Able to vlog in the airport now because I'm not gonna be tripping and stressing over the stupid stuff no more. So stay tuned, man. Okay, so I paid all the fines, did everything. I'm just waiting for Air Canada to open their little desk so I can go over there and check my bags. I'm already checked in. I got my boarding pass on my phone. Just waiting for them to open up so I can head on the other side of the terminal. They're not in like any type of rush to get anybody checked in, but it's cool with me. You know what I mean? Now that I got everything taken care of, I can be patient as I need to be just because I'm not tripping. Watching Love and Basketball, man. If you ain't seen it, you're unsubscribed. Period. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just keep it updated. So I'm back in my terminal. I'm really sleepy, so I know I'm gonna knock out on the plane. But the flight's getting ready to leave or get ready to board in about 25 minutes. So man, I'm ready to escape. It's been a long day and a half, man, but it's all worth it. I'm trying to go home and see the fam. So I'll be back in the States soon, man. So I just landed in Toronto. Hard part is over, man. I only got like an hour 30 wait. Be at the crib and we almost there. So I'm with the family finally. I didn't record earlier just because I was so thirsty to get out the airport. I was running around trying to get my bags and all that other stuff, and we finally got everything together. I came home. I got to hold my baby for the first time and feed her. I ain't changing no diapers just because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never changed a little girl diaper. Today ain't that day, so I'm not gonna do that yet, but I was happy to see my little man. Say what's up.
What's up?
Show him your medal for your basketball game today.
It's right here.
What you get that for?
Huh?
What you do to get your medal?
Because I made it.
You made the last shot?
Winner shot.
You sweet. She was super hyped too. Tell them how you felt about all that crazy stuff with my tickets and stuff.
Oh my gosh, because I was on the phone the entire time. It was a lot. But by the grace of God, thank you. We finally got it taken care of because I didn't think you was ever gonna come home. It was like, as soon as you was almost there, something always gotta happen. But stay one more night. Home now, so I'm thankful.
Hey, I've been, bro, when I show y'all what I've been wanting so bad. My first meal back home was Chick-fil-A, by the way, had to be. But when I show y'all what I've been wanting so bad, I've been ready to kill a Chilean to get me this meal right here. So I'm gonna savor every second, every moment, every piece of rice, every little piece of chicken, all that. I'm gonna savor it. And I got a new camera that somebody hooked me up with while I was gone. You know what I mean? So I bought this camera originally for her when we were in college. She wasn't using it, so I started using it. You know what I mean? I made an executive decision. I finally got my own camera, and it meets all my needs right now. So probably
Videos will be better.
Yeah,
Quality.
I mean, the video quality ain't bad with this.
No, but it'll be way better though.
Yeah, there's just gonna be small things that I need. I'm about to pull up and get this meal. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Stay tuned.
Can we eat here?
See, I got a little A Boogie on deck. That's Chipotle. Come on. Little homie. The first little homie. Yeah, and the second little homie. She was acting, bruh, she just pressed me because I put her down for 3 seconds to put my socks on. She started tripping. So I see what you want. Ain't nothing better than enjoying your children as a father. I'll tell you that. I'm super happy I get to come home not too long after she been born.
I missed that.
You wanna say hi?
You said hi. You said hi.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna check back in with y'all tomorrow, man. I'm in full daddy mode. Stay tuned though. Say peace.
Peace.
I missed the